If worrying about the future made tomorrow better, maybe I could see the point, but all it does is make today worse.
Fear keeps us focused on the past or worried about the future. If we can acknowledge our fear, we can realize that right now we are okay. Right now, today, we are still alive, and our bodies are working marvelously. Our eyes can still see the beautiful sky. Our ears can still hear the voices of our loved ones.
I don't really care about being right, I just care about success. I don't mind being wrong, and I'll admit that I'm wrong a lot. It doesn't really matter to me too much. What matters to me is that we do the right thing.
Our future is not unpredictable. Our future is simply the result of choices we have made.
Social media is training us to compare our lives instead of appreciating everything we are. No wonder why everyone is always depressed.
When you let go yourself, you create a new future of your own, having with lots of hope and lots of new dream for your upcoming new opportunity to brighten your future. However, letting go is hard, but sometime holding is harder. So let go your past, hold your present to give a new chance, and your future will make its own way.
The only thing we know about the future is that it will be faster changing and more unpredictable than the present.
Worrying non-stop about the past won't make things better in the future. It's important to focus on the present and future, not worry about the past. The past is over and can't be changed. The only thing that can happen is if you worry about the past, you will create anxiety and stress in the present.
Worrying about the past or the future isn't productive. When you start chastising yourself for past mistakes or seeing disaster around every corner, stop and take a breath and ask yourself what you can do right now to succeed.
Stop worrying about the future. Free yourself from worrying about the unknown future and trust in your ability to handle whatever comes in your way. The future is usually imagined as either better or worse than the present. If the imagined future is better, it gives you hope or pleasurable anticipation. If it is worse, it creates anxiety. Both are illusory.
Education is the key to the future. You've heard it a million times, and it's not wrong. Educated people have higher wages and lower unemployment rates, and better educated countries grow faster and innovate more than other countries. But going to college is not enough. You also have to study the right subjects.
You know the best way to leave behind your past is to move forward in future. Don't try to forget your past. Don't try to stop thinking about. Just think about the present and the positive aspects of the future. Slowly you will realize that the past, which you wanted to bury, was replaced by your positive thinking about the present and the future.
The future is an unknown, but a somewhat predictable unknown. To look to the future, we must first look back upon the past. That is where the seeds of the future were planted.
Life is like a journey, and every season serves a purpose. You might not be at your destination, but appreciate where you are on the road. See, if you're always focused on where you're not, you might miss the beauty of where you are. I've been around for a year, and in that time, I've learned something crucial. You've got to appreciate the process. You're not a finished product, you're a work in progress. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of uncertainty, it's shaping you into something greater. You might be in your winter right now, facing cold challenges and tough times. But remember, winter is when things slow down, giving you the chance to reflect, learn, and prepare for the vibrant spring that follows. Your struggles today are building the strength you need for tomorrow. Appreciate the season you're in. Whether it's the spring of new beginnings, the summer of growth, the fall of introspection, or the winter of challenges, they all have a purpose. Your journey is a masterpiece in the making. And when you finally reach your destination, you'll look back and appreciate every step, every stumble, and every victory. So, keep pushing forward, appreciate where you are, and trust the process. This is your journey, and each season is a chapter in the incredible story of your life.
Too many people get stuck in the rearview mirror of life, dwelling on what was instead of what can be. If you're not embarrassed by the goals you set, they're not big enough. Look back at your past not with regret, but as a classroom. Every failure, every setback is a lesson waiting to be learned. Excuses won't get you far, action will. Stop living in the museum of your past achievements or failures. Take those lessons, build your empire, and make your mark. You're not here to live in the past. You're here to conquer the future. Now go, and don't just dream big, act big.
Present is the only moment we truly have. It's the blank canvas on which we paint our lives. It's where we make choices, take actions, and shape our destinies. We must seize the present moment, embrace its opportunities, and make the most of it. Future is an unexplored land, a horizon filled with potential. It's the promise of new beginnings, the chance to create something meaningful. We must approach the future with optimism, armed with the lessons of the past and the wisdom of the present. Past is not meant to be a burden, but a teacher. We must learn from our mistakes, our failures, and our triumphs. We must identify the patterns, the recurring themes, and use them to make better decisions in the present. The present is not just about living for today, it's also about shaping tomorrow. Every action we take, every decision we make has a ripple effect on our future. We must live in the present with purpose, aligning our actions with our long-term goals.
You see, life is like a game of chess, and worrying is like trying to predict your opponent's next move. It's impossible. The unknown is where the magic happens. I remember back when I was struggling, wondering how I would make it in this crazy world. But guess what? The unknown didn't stop me. It propelled me forward. It's where opportunities hide and dreams come to life. So, what's the plan? You gotta trust the process. Life's got this grand design, and worrying won't change a thing. Instead, focus on what you can control: your attitude, your hustle, your determination. That's the secret sauce, folks.